According to data from the UNESCO Institute for Statistics (UIS), about 263 million children are out of school. This figure has fallen by almost 120 million since 1998, which is falling from 380 million to 263 million.
Studies have shown that the COVID-19 pandemic have impacted significantly to all of society, especially the underprivileged students.
The pandemic has affected children's health as the screen time increases. Children aged 8 to 10 used to spend an average of 6 hours per day in front of screen, while kids aged 11 to 14 and youth aged 15 to 18 spend an average of 9 hours and 7.5 hours per day in front of screen respectively. However, their screen time have exceeded. A landmark study from National Institutes of Health found that those who spend more than 2 hours a day in screens scored lower on language and thinking tests. Hence, too much screening time from online classes is unhealthy for children.
The pandemic has certainly affected the children's education in terms of education inequality. Children of the poorer families, especially the B40 families, they have to share devices to access online learning.
The ministry did a survey in March to April 2020 and shown that 37% did not possess any digital devices and only 15% of students have their own personal computer only.
And this has caused them to be left out.
There are many reasons why some children around the world do not have proper access to education. A lot of the time though, it can be traced back to systemic barriers that are in place because of poverty.
Other reasons could be due to lack of teachers or having untrained teachers to provide basic education, especially in poor countries, which also making it hard for the children to receive a proper education.
Children living in poverty will find it a lot harder to get learning materials compared to their more privileged peers. And their families may also prefer that they help to gain income to support their families instead of going to school. And some come from families with deeply traditional beliefs that exclude girls from receiving an education. Location also plays a part in restricting access to education, as some children may live very far from the nearest school, or they may live in war-torn and conflict-ravaged zones where the need for survival takes precedent over the want for education.
Education is so important for children because it opens so many opportunities for them to do so many things in life.
It provides an opportunity for them to learn basic skills and new knowledge which prepares them for the future.
Not only does it help them discover new talents or improve their social skills, it also teaches them the value of hard work and how far it can get them in life.
We had some events that focus on children education, such as Buku Jalanan Childkit, that aims to provide tuition to the urban poor community every Friday and Sunday night. We also volunteered in Toy Library project, where we sorted the donated reading materials and placed them in the PPRs so that the children can have the access to it. Lastly, there is an upcoming event called Tutors in Action, which is an online tuition program for the underprivileged children. Hence, stay tuned for it